you really can if you're into something. It's the opposite. I've seen people with ADHD who I remember one girl who had it quite severely and couldn't manage at school at all, and I did a workshop with her in stop frame animation, and out of every single person that was in that workshop, she was the one that was focused, did twice as much as everyone. And I remember speaking to her and she didn't even notice I was there because she was that focused on what she was doing. It was brilliant. And we are weird and different, and we do think differently, and again, that's a real positive. So as an adult, that girl in particular was horrifically bullied, which is another theme of school. ADHD kids are often bullied, quite extreme, until if they become good at fighting, and then it's almost the other way. They can be quite dangerous, which isn't good either. But they're more often than not a victim of bullying, and this girl was, and now she is a well-known person in her field. Again, her weirdness and differentness in the field that she's in has allowed her to express herself in a very creative, wonderful way, and she's gone from the strange kid that people used to rip to being a kid with thousands of fans and followers, if not more than thousands. It's wonderful, and I'm really proud of her. But that's the difference as an adult. I can think differently, outside of the box, see a completely alternative view to everyone else, think of solutions quickly. As well, just another example of how my ADHD brain works really effectively is if you want to be something like a doctor or a paramedic. So I came across a situation. I had done first aid training, and because I was interested in it, I remembered all that information. My brain stores countless bits of information. My partner will tell you I drive her nuts with just all in facts about everything. But I was able to go, people were panicking, and I realised it might have been already happened. Not one person had run the ambulance. And I went into that situation, took control, told everyone what to do, he was having a heart attack and they'd lied him down, which was incorrect. I sat him up, did everything I was meant to do and potentially save that man's life. And throughout that situation, I was as calm as I would be if I was drinking a cup of tea. Because my ADHD mind, because it was so focused and hyper, I was able to just focus on that and do it. It was effective. So actually in high intense situations, my brain almost slows down and I'm able to think in a calmer way than people who are neurotypical. So again, it's a massive positive. There's lots of really different things that are positive and negative with ADHD. I didn't write a script or anything. I thought, should I? But I thought I'd just ramble on. So I hope it hasn't been boring. It's gone on for half an hour. Please do comment and leave some questions, because I am happy to answer questions. As I say, I've worked a lot with children and young people with ADHD, so I've got a lot of experience. I hope I haven't drove you nuts by moving around too much in front of the camera and twiddling with my beard and fiddling and shaking around. So if I have, I apologise. I just wanted to raise awareness so people understand it. So if you do see a child with ADHD, please do praise what they are doing and not focus on how difficult they are finding it, concentrate. Do invite a child with ADHD to your kid's birthday party and not just leave them out. Just give them a task to do. So make that kid the one who puts away the equipment or runs a game or has to have a go at drawing something or just something in their hands to do to help them focus, and they will love that party and love you more than any other kid there. Just try and understand and respect the teenager with ADHD, their mood swings, that actually they do feel that intensely, and it's a very difficult and horrible time. Also, as a complete side note, as something very strange, is a lot of there's two psychiatrists or psychologists, I can never remember, that I've noticed in the USA at the moment have done a lot of studies, and they found out that a lot of kids with ADHD are more likely to experience poltergeist activity. So there's two theories behind that. It's just an interesting fact for you. There's two theories behind that. Is that I suppose if you believe in spiritual entities, if you're a spiritual entity, someone with ADHD, I experienced this, But someone with ADHD is probably lit up like a battery, so they feed off them and more likely to use that and to throw things around. On the other side is someone with ADHD more likely, because their frontal cortex is more developed, be able to use telekinesis ability. Who knows, but it is currently being studied and it's really interesting. So I'm really looking forward to read more about that. It's just an interesting fact. And whether you believe in poltergeists or not, things definitely do fly around the room. And I've been there with multiple people who've witnessed it, and we don't. It's impossible to hallucinate at the same time. A lot of people can hallucinate at the same time, but not the same thing. It's literally impossible. They've done tests on that in laboratory as well. So yeah, it's just another really interesting fact. There are lots of things to do with ADHD, so we are quite useful, and normally quite nice people once you get to know us. So yeah, please answer. Please ask any questions. I'm happy to answer, and I hope it's been useful. I hope I'm just not a blubbering idiot rambling on for over half an hour now that no one's interested in. But I just thought you would, someone might find it interesting and inspiring. And just one last thing, I did some stuff on TikTok about it, and one kid said, "Oh, you don't grow out of it." No, you don't grow out of ADHD. You always have ADHD. But what you do is you learn the coping strategies for some of the things that you find difficult to manage when you are younger. So I can go to work, and most people don't know that I've got ADHD because I can't focus on the work I'm doing. But you one of the things you do go out of the deep mood swings a lot, so that's something to look forward to. You still do feel things a lot more intensely, and when you go up, you do go up higher than other people, and when you go down than other people. But you do have to learn not to talk really fast like this. As anyone knows, I'm not only good at freestyle rap, but I'm really good at fast freestyle rap. I've never tested the theory, but I can freestyle really quick than some people can even rap with pre-written stuff. And again, I'm sure that's the ADHD brain at work. I can do it for hours on end. So yeah, there's a lot of really positive things. So yeah, I'm rambling now, I really am. But yeah, we're not all freaks and weirdos. We're actually, quite useful members of the society if you get to know us and understand it a little bit. And any adult who thinks they might have it that don't yet, I would say still go and get it checked out, get it diagnosed, just because for my partner to understand I have ADHD makes a lot understanding of some stuff that she maybe wouldn't be if she didn't. She'd just think I was an annoying bastard. So, yeah, it's definitely worth doing. And it also helps you understand yourself and your past. So give it a go. But yeah, hope it's been useful. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Peace.